Uh, hmm. Okay, the stream is up. That was annoying, and I have to check the sync again. Looks like it's slightly too quick. Yeah, that'll do. So, I think I was on an attempt during that, but I just honestly don't remember. It's taken me 20 minutes to try and get it back up, so that was fun. Thank you for that one, computer. I actually didn't remember, quite honestly, didn't remember that laptops can blue screen for some reason. And it just decided to casually nowhere, which is nice. Nice of it to do. But oh well. We can jump straight back into it quite easily. I don't seem to be ruining anyone's day. And whatever's happened, this picture quality for the capture card and the capture card itself actually look a bit better on the stream now. It's definitely running back in 60 FPS properly. I was having to use the live stream engine for the Live Gamer Portable, which I didn't see until after I tried opening the software just now. But the thing was, even though I had the stream running at 60 FPS, the Live Gamer Portable stream engine was only running at 30, and it was the actual picture for the screen was in 480p. Although I have changed the settings for that now, for some reason the Live Gamer Portable stream engine won't work anymore on OBS, so I've got the capture card running directly instead. Which, in order to get working directly, I had to actually restart the software again. Not restart the software, even restart the computer again. So it blue screened, restarted itself automatically after that. I opened it up and the Ava Media wasn't working correctly. So I had to reboot it again. And now we're back. Annoying times, huh? I'll probably have to go for dinner very shortly. We'll find out. I can probably lock this now. Oh, we're getting in there now. I'm a little more revved up, as is the computer. I had to turn my wheelie down there. Damn it. Be a very strong lap. 3. It's gonna come down, it's gonna come down! Fuck you! Do do. That's looking a lot smoother on the capture software now. Maybe with a bit of jittering here and there. That's not too shabby. For the most part, you can see the game played pretty smoothly, actually. Too far to the left. Too far forward. I can't pass the little knobble on the ground. The little dark spot in the corner of the square. As I just did. This little knobble here, can't pass it. Otherwise you won't make it. So, continuing. Things quietened itself down quite a bit now. Shit the bed. There it goes again. The Wi-Fi keeps dipping. So it's dropping frames. Turned a bit too much to the left. Slightly too far to the left. Nice. Ah, fuck. Double fuck. Triple fuck. Hello, the true Yoi. This is literally just me. Who else would it have been? And thank you for popping by, I guess. Oh, weird. Right. digress. Boopity-doo, boopity-boo, doopity-boop-boop. I just noticed Bradley's face is slightly off. Better. Guess you could have also come in and said this is just me, where I hit the wall or missed the shortcut on an attempt, but I don't know. Oh boy. It's annoying. I just need to drive this with like clean shortcuts. I don't think this expert starter should be allowed to have the shortcut, to be honest. It's a bit stupid as to why. I can kind of get it though. It kind of forces you to use it, to learn it, in order to pass it. But I'm never going to use it again after this. It's really irritating, actually. Fuck you. I was wrong. I could get a little bit quicker than that today. Is that showing up on chat? Yes. Yes, it is. Oh, what the fuck is this game? I was definitely beating this, I'm pretty sure. If I'm not, then this time is a lot faster than I thought it was. And that was even a bit squiffy as well. And I dropped. I was a bit too impatient there, though. This track is asking for far too much from me, I think. When it comes to this sort of thing. I'm probably not going to get a better lap than that. Anyways. If I do, it will be probably not in a run. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to fly over there. Shit. Do-ba-do-boo, do-ba-do-boo, do-ba-do-boo-boo-boo. Too far forward. Oh my god, I almost really badly messed that up. Nice. Gotta love it when that happens. It just doesn't listen to you. And that. Ba-ba-da-bow, ba-ba-da-bow. Right. Dinner time. So, there's no one here at the moment, so it doesn't really matter what I put on, but I guess I will, I guess I will compare that with that. Actually, no, not with that. That with that. That. From the perspective of this. Right. If there is anyone here at the moment, I will be back in half an hour, possibly longer. This will probably go on to the Wii Remote disconnect screen, so don't panic. But I'll be back in a little while, and I can't wait. Right, so, I just remembered that I got work tomorrow because this is Sunday. So, I've got to leave at like 10. So I don't think I'll be able to see Bradley later, but we'll find out. Don't know if there's... Ooh, that hit the mic, I think. Don't know if there's anyone there at all. Probably not. But, if so, I am back. You are welcome. That's a yes. Hi, Sean. I can trust you to be here. How you doing, buddy? Even I already know that already. Wait, no I don't. But how are you anyways? Of course, I can't go to work if I become too sick. I am getting a really nasty cold at the moment. You're fine. Good. Ugh. Does this load? Right, stream is working. Well, I know it's working actually because Sean's responding to me. Duh, idiot. Right, let's get back onto this thing and depress myself. What's my PB on Handy's Garden? It's like a 206 or something set with me mock bike. I don't actually know what my actual Peach Gardens PB is because I said it only a little while ago. Oh yeah, I got this on stream last weekend. Not so bad. You can download the time. I think if you upload it, it will come up with the leaderboard with everything. Bradley's face suits this track. Peach Gardens is your least favourite track on Regs? Really? Why don't you dislike a more dislikable track like Bowser's Castle or Cooper Cape? Those are the ones that I dislike. Well, you see, my challenge is to try and beat my Peach Gardens time on BC3. It's a 204.7. Ugh, God. I can improve this, definitely. It's all very squiffy. And I'm pretty sure I used the other controller, actually. You only dislike it because I'm trash at it. Well then, untrash yourself at it. Become better than me and then you'll like it, probably. Oh yeah, Sean Wall. Well, actually, you don't quite have a Sean Wall on my tablet. But that's honestly because I only connected to the chat a few minutes ago. There you go. Now you have one. But be careful. The minute you get a wall, you'll lose it to Will. Alright. Okay, let's see if I can do this then. So, all I honestly need to do with this track is just get fast shortcuts, and then I should be fine. Because the driving for the track, unless I miss a mini turbo, is relatively decent. I don't know. If we don't get anywhere today, then I'll leave it probably till either next weekend. Yeah, well, actually, it will have to be next weekend. But I did good with the game today. Game in this week, because you know, I got Maple. I played Dry Ruins off stream yesterday actually, and I PB'd that. I couldn't do the ultra shortcut for like an hour and a half. And then I was like, what the hell? How am I supposed to beat this? And then I looked at a ghost, which I can't remember who it was. I think it was Joey's. Where he failed the little dirt clip right at the beginning. And then he just shroomed, and then shroomed over the wide turn on the first bit, and then he just drove the next 2 laps shroomless, and he beat the expert staff ghost. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll just do that then. And I did it first try. Just didn't even need to do the ultra cut, and I'm pretty sure the expert staff ghost does the ultra cut as well. Either that or it does like a 1-1-1 somewhere. I never actually take a look at the expert staff ghosts. I uploaded my Yoshi Fool's time on my YouTube. Cool. Good job. Is it up on the database yet? The database is kind of fixed. Kind of in the sense that times uploaded a while back, almost like 2 weeks back or so, are showing up. But not many of the new ones have. It's on the database and it shows up. Okay. I might take a look for it later. That means that all my ghosts are probably up there now. So I should have an updated star count. I think after I've finished off all these grinds for new times, I'll actually submit them to the players page. I know there's a few people, and by a few I mean I think Wilf and Neo, who asked me if I had any more times to submit to the players page, because I've only done my MC3 on MK leaderboards. But for most of these tracks, once I've done them, I've done them. I don't really want to do them again. This one specifically. I love driving this track, except for the lows and the chains, and with this category, the shortcut. I wish honestly that that was quick actually. That was the quickest I think I've done that. Pity the rest of the lap was pretty shit. Oh, fuck you. It bounced. Yeah. Were you here when I was explaining the remaining tracks I have, Sean? I don't know if you were or not. I was going to do this one, and then I think I might actually go to Waluigi Stadium next. So you can cringe, you can get the cringing over my driving out the way. Then probably DK Snowball Cross. I found that if I just try and get a really quick double at the beginning, this is by watching another Ghost again. Similar with my Dry Ruins time that I now got. If you just do one really quick double at the very beginning and then just drive the rest of the track relatively clean with the single cut, laps 2 and 3, you can actually still beat the Expert Staff Ghost. And I can't remember whose Ghost does it, but they got a very quick double, and they just drove the rest of the track really nicely. So I'm going to actually give that a go instead. So I feel like that might be easier. Two chains in that lap. Fuck off. Honestly, Sean, if you can beat the Expert Staff Ghost, in fact, if you can get like, I think it's like a 158 or something. If you can get something like that, let me know, because I would much prefer to do the single cut and just have to piss about with the rest of the track. Instead do the double. Because to be honest, I think that's actually the biggest part that the Expert Staff Ghost doesn't show you. It may teach you how to do the double cut, but the rest of the track is equally as shit and difficult to play. So if you can set me a time that does the single cut, I'd probably try and copy you as best as I can. I wonder what the single cut BKT is actually. If I had to guess, it's something. I would assume it's probably something like a 155. You need good zipper sections and good driving and good tricks on the mounds. It's not easy at all. Well, I don't really like driving the rest of the track. We'll see, I guess. That's what I'm gonna try and do anyways, just a double one lap. And carry on. Damn it. What else am I doing? I'll be playing... Oh god, I've got Grumble Volcano Rock Hop to do. And I've not actually had any experience with that category at all. It's why I'm doing this one first. Never done the Rock Hop in my life, so that's going to be fun. I've got Rainbow Road to do as well, actually. That's going to be annoying. Oh, and Cooper Cape. Fucking Cooper shit Cape. I was trying to do that last night, and I thought I was driving well, and I was just getting really bad laps. And I just had no idea why. I think I'm going to have to learn the Manda, honestly. Ah! Bloody hell! I completely forgot that there was a wall there! Fuck you! Ugh. That's kind of funny, actually. I might clip that later. There's some guy he's constantly commenting on my videos at the moment on YouTube, just saying, Tony is now at 85 subscribers. Tony is now at 86 subscribers. Tony is now at... I'm like, why? Why are you doing this, you bitch? Some kids, huh? Anyways, the only other tracks I've got left are DK Mountain and Bowser's Castle. That was a chain and I fucked it up. I think I'll do BC64 next. It's either that or Waluigi Stadium. Please. Fuck you. Why did you bounce, you bastard? Okay, I'm getting these a lot faster all of a sudden. Spoke too soon. I spoke too fucking soon. Why was I doing the beginning like that earlier? That's a much better alignment into there. Oh, I know who this is. Sorry, I'm just trying to look at some stuff on my tablet while I'm doing this as well. I get it now. I get the beginning. That'll help a lot. Twitter, why are you such an awful thing? Ugh, never mind. Right. Ooh. Annoying. Let's carry on. Doobie doo boo, ba ba da bow, ba ba da ba ba bow. Don't know if you can hear that background noise at all. I think the computer's too far away for the microphone to pick this one up, and I think the microphone is too good. I've already forgotten how I was doing the beginning beforehand. Do do boo 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 boo. That song's gonna be. It is 5 years old now, I think. Yeah. Fucking hell. 5. Yeah, the weather was much better today for some reason. At least while I was streaming for most of this time. Okay, I figured out the beginning again. Remind me to do it that way from now on. Without hitting the wall. There's no way I'm making it around that turn, being that close to the wall. I'm already messing up. My elbow!
No, the testicle got me. That's fine. I didn't get past there anyways. The things you always forget about bite you in the end. Completely forgot about the bloody fireballs. Didn't even. I just don't remember they're there because they just don't really have much relevance. But then I just happened to be in the flight path of one of them. Hey, there's no need for that. What was that? 41.7. I think it was a 42.1 or 0 or some shit. So I just realised I need to plug that in. Tablet. I'm gonna run out of battery just casually sat on the chat. It's not gonna go well. Or maybe it is. My thumb slipped off the analog stick while I was doing the shortcut. Which is probably a good thing, I guess, with the actual doing the shortcut aspect of it. Because it's probably preventing me from going too far to the left. How the hell did I get past the swamp there? That shouldn't have made it. Don't know how it did. I was hovering over the reset button. Or debating going to the reset button at least. It also shouldn't have been that quick as well. That was fucking ridiculous. Bad.
I remember watching Tom's old no shortcut attempts on this track. Back when he had the record here as well. Okay. Like I just casually drove a 41-second lap while my mum had come in to talk to me. I don't think it had all chains as well. I think actually it had all drops or some shit. Also, the computer seemed to rev itself up a little bit there when I unmuted the mic, and I pointed that out last time, so maybe it's something to do with the microphone. Oh, I felt like that was going to work. Oh, come on. Ah, you dick. I do miss watching Tom play this track. That's what he was best at when I first saw him play. Or some of his best anyways. You could probably still get the record back here, but I think he doesn't like the low tricks. a bit too much for him to handle. I don't know without talking to him though. Don't blame him if that's the case. Yikes. That was awful. Somehow. I wonder if you can still like hit the wall like that and make it across. If you can, it does. It probably loses a good second or two over the normal shortcut. You have to clip it in a way where it gives you more height, I guess. Doobity boo, doobity boo, doobity boo boo boo. Let's go. Come on. One more. Oh yeah. Shit. Fuck you. Chain.
almost all chains. Except for that last one. Doo-boo-doo-boo, doo-boo-doo-boo, doo-boo-doo-boo-boo. Ah, I just moved a tad bit too far forward. I need to stop doing that as well. Oh boy. Wish it wouldn't bounce like that. I'll just land and I'll be able to drift out the way of the wall. Seems easier said than done with this track, unfortunately. I didn't know what it was going to do. I thought it was honestly just going to hit the wall and that was it. Something's wrong. Hi, Will. Honey, where's my super suit? I can't do it in the voice, but I know exactly what you're talking about. How are you doing? We had a Sean wall just a minute ago. Well, not a minute. By a minute ago, I mean like half an hour ago now. But Sean has stopped talking and now you're here. So you interrupted the Sean wall. You're good. Good to hear. I don't know if you've been along to any of these streams recently, Will. I can't remember, I'm afraid. But I've actually redone the stream. So you can see the capture card is now full screen. We have a little Bradley picture in the corner to keep us company, which Bradley sent to us personally this morning. And
You can probably hear I sound a bit different. That's because I'm using my condenser microphone instead of my blue snowball. Because the device that I use, the device that I wanted to use on my laptop, which converts it to USB, now works with my laptop. And I'm also streaming from my laptop instead of my iMac again, which means I have a direct capture of the capture card into the software instead of just screen grabbing it like I had to with the iMac. And then of course my laptop is sat on a stand to the left of me, and I don't know if you can hear it whirring away. It occasionally fires up its fans for a little while, and it blue screened earlier, so the stream did go down. But it actually helped me to realise that the capture card was running at 30 FPS. So that's fixed now, and you should be seeing it smooth in smooth 60, if your internet's good enough, of course. And yeah, it's a stream upgrade. I would say it's a stream upgrade, but it isn't. It's a setup upgrade, I guess, because I can now use my microphone in a way, as my main interface doesn't work with my laptop. But otherwise, everything else is the same. Yeah, it's working well. I did a bit of research in the settings for OBS, because for some reason in just the general settings I couldn't, for some reason it did work. It did have a setting that worked really well with 60 FPS, because it got the graphics card to handle more of the rendering, but for some reason OBS was without that. It's like the setting kept coming back and disappearing, so I just had to use the CPU instead. But I found that I can force it to stay at that graphics card setting in the advanced options. And that's what I've done. How was your dish you made some time ago with Hannah? Surprisingly, Will, it was only earlier this week. It felt like it was like almost 2 weeks ago to me, later on this week, but it was only on Tuesday, and it was very good. It was really soft at the bottom, and there was a lot of jam, so I feel like we still undercooked it, but the top was really crunchy, so I feel like we overcooked that. And there's also jam all over the oven, which Hannah's not telling my parents about for some reason. But yeah, it was really nice actually. I really like it. Homemade blackberry jam works really well with shortbread. Like it has a really sort of strong, almost bitter taste in a way, blackberry jam. And then the shortbread that we made was quite sweet, so it complemented it really nicely. I really liked it, and it's actually all gone. It ran out on Friday evening. After I ended off stream, I went and ate the last bit. There you go. We've got a successful Will Wall already. We didn't even have a challenge. No challenges today. Jam oven indeed. I could tell you about on Friday. I was really surprised at myself because back when I used to go to college and whatnot, I would have like I'd travel in to college on a train in the morning, and then I would be at college for like, I think it was 9 till 3, so basically a good half of the day. And then I would have to and then I caught the train back home, which usually meant I didn't get home until, because train times used to be so awkward actually, where I would finish at like college at like 3. I could get to the train station at just like 3:15, but then have to wait till 4:45. Hold on. Ooh. Oh, fuck. Okay, I thought I was going to be a low 41. Had all chains that lap. This is still good though. This could work. Ah, you dick. I was slightly too far to the left. Buses are every 12 to 15 minutes for college. I think outside of my college, they were every like 10. Specifically buses straight from college to the station. But if the weather was nice, I'd usually walk to the station anyways. So, if I did actually... That's the thing though. If I did actually stomach a bus journey, I could have probably caught the earlier train back then, which was like 10 past 3. And sometimes I did. And sometimes that train was quieter too. But most of the time if the weather was nice, I was just like, fuck it. And I just walked to the station from college instead. And that's what I did. But yeah, what was I saying? I'd usually get home at like probably 4:30-ish. And then I would just turn on the console and either play grinding MC3 or I would stream playing with Bradley and Jacob and that lot. And I'd do that until like my internet lock went off, and then I would be up until almost like 2 AM grinding that shit. And wake up to go to college the next morning and do it all over again. That was my little routine. And for the last year or so, I'd actually been kind of really surprised at myself for that. Because after I started my volunteering works from the same time as college, but it's not nearly as stressful getting to and from it. Because I had to be in college at 9, and it took me like an hour to travel there. I had to wake up at like 6 in the morning to then leave and catch a train ready for like 8, I think. Something like that. Just before 8, I think, so I could get in on time and then do that. And I honestly find the mornings before going to volunteering slightly harder. And there's a lot less that I need to do because I barely take anything with me except for lunch. With college, I had to take my guitar with me as well. Don't forget, that's another thing. I had to lug around a massive guitar. Well, not a massive guitar, but I had to carry that to and from with me. And don't forget, I was carrying that to and from college with me, and then I'll come back home and I'll be playing this. And what I'm trying to say is, with that, like, there's a lot more to tire me out, but then after my volunteering, all I do most of the time is I'm sat behind a computer playing songs to people and making sure that it sounds right. I'm sat down most of the day, and the biggest thing that I have to do is walk into town from where my volunteering is and catch the bus back home. And when I get back home, I'm like too worn out. But, oh, same, wake up at 7, eat breakfast, walk down to the 801 and hope the bus comes. Oh yeah, no, sometimes they don't come. I made that mistake where I was stood out in the rain to wait for a bus to take me from the station to college once, and the bus just didn't arrive. It would have been so much quicker for me to, and I would have actually probably got even less wet if I just walked instead. I was not focusing on that. I was honestly prepared to drive around the rest of the track. But yeah, what was I saying? On Friday, this was interesting on Friday, because on Friday, it's been a year since I started going to the studio. And so they had the week of where some new people were coming in. And on Friday, I was invited back to watch the performances for the new people. Which meant I had to leave my volunteering early, so I had to leave volunteering at like, I think it was 1 o'clock, slightly before 1 o'clock. I had to leave for my volunteering just after I had lunch. And I had to catch a train, not from where I usually do at home, but a bit further away from where the studio is. But the good thing about it is that there was a fast train which only stopped there, at Reading, and then London. Which meant that this train actually skipped through where I would usually be to catch the train locally. So it was a very interesting experience as well, actually, just to speed through there and then all the other stops in between to get straight to Reading. I went to Reading and I walked to the studio. I sat down and watched the performances and everything. It was tiring, just getting there, but I really enjoyed it because all the performances were so good. There were so many, like, in the week that I got there, I was the only person performing on stage and doing anything live. Everybody else just sat in the studio and made some trap beats, and then once the week was over, they never showed again. I'm pretty much the only person from the group who actually shows up. But this week, like, everybody did something, and then they all collaborated together as well, and that was I thought it was fucking fantastic. And all of them, all 8 or 9 of them, showed interest in coming back to the Friday sessions, which the staff have put me across now as saying that I technically run them. Technically help to lead them, even. I think they use the run in a slightly jokey sense, but as I'm more prepared than even the music leaders, I kind of technically do. But yeah. So I watched the performances and then stayed around to chat. I'm going back in on Thursday, actually, for another studio session. To work on some of my own music, and then I'll be going in the evening next week. But yeah, I came back home on the train about 5. My dad brought me back home, and then out of all the things I thought I would never do, I started up a stream. I was in such a good mood that I didn't feel tired, really. I felt pretty happy. And yeah, so I started a stream up. Alright, see you in a bit, Will. Waiting for me to kindly finish my little story. To nice it. And then leave. I got you there. Oh, what the hell happened there? What was that? That was bizarre. I should have carried on drifting. Ah! Oh no. Oh dearie, 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 dearie. Oh, okay. Swung it too hard. Fuck off then. That needed to be a 41 in order to pass that thwomp. Say for instance, if I was able to pass that thwomp and then I got the shortcut, I'm going to PB. I have no idea if it's going to be fast enough, but it'll be close. God. Oh! My elbow! Ah, you bouncing bitch. If only it could land and then just drift. Oh, I didn't even pass the wall. Oh, and I didn't even think I'd pass it there. This is a strange one. Can't quite do it. Too early. See, I'm not even getting to the shortcut now. I'm just fucking up on the bit at the beginning. That was strange. Oh dear. Into the orange juice you go. I think that would actually been fine where I was. Yikes. This computer's awfully quiet now. It's not doing anything else other than running the software, which is kind of cool. I guess it has to also just power the two devices. Can't even drive the track now. Whoa! Bounce. Away. This is annoying. I'm doing a very good job of this. I can't even pass the beginning section now. This just goes to show how much I want to be doing this anymore. Ugh. I think I need a rest, honestly. One more and then I'll have a quick break. Yeah, fuck you. That's basically all I can say to that. Ugh. I've been going at this for almost 12 hours, I think. Whoa, 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 whoa. What was that all about? What are you doing? Weird thing. Right. I need to hammer the chair again because there's a bit of a spike coming through. And I think I need a drink. So while I wait for that to do its thing, I'll go and grab something to drink. Back in a mo. a little while longer because I spilt the water thing. The database hasn't quite updated all times because the gold stars aren't showing everything just yet. What's going on now? This is 2018, huh? Who is this? Ellie. A.V. Ellie. Luke played this track. Oh, and I got rid of it. Was that Jacob? Yeah, Jacob played it. Darren played it. Lucas played, of course. It's Bradley. Vince there. Anyone who has Discord, there's a Discord tag for you to add. For Benny. What else is there? Saw Sawyer there. Braden. Shuto and Watcher. Emil. Playing with the GameCube, with the classic controller even there. It's quite an old one. Alina. There's Sean. Avery. Mr. Bean. Ellie King. Joey. farts a lot. I think this is past it now, isn't it? I wonder if any progress has been made on Cooper Cape. That's a more recent time, so it seems. The 19th was on Wednesday? Yeah, that would work. Nothing. Let's watch Jacob and see what he does for this track. This is probably too high end for me, to be honest. But it'll be nice to see what what I could potentially go for. Well, it would be a good guide, actually, I guess. A bit better to say. That looks really annoying. But he didn't do too much to it to get up there, as it seems. We wiggled around a bit there. Must have mini turbo. Swivels around a little bit. I mean, his run's flimsy, but he's got less to it than mine. It probably ever could. That's the cleanest I've seen him do that as well. And he barely made that. So it's like a little divot where he seems to shroom from. It's probably going to be equally as painful as I'm probably going to get all the way up to that bit and then just shroom off into nothingness constantly. If I had to make a guess. I'm not actually going to do this track though. Oh. Watch and see what Mr. Bean does. As Mr. Bean actually has kind of like a rough level that I'm aiming for, I think. So I'm pretty sure Bean did all of the 32 track gold stars. Seems to be a decent second above most of them. So I guess he's a nice little... He drives that like crap. Okay. Okay, I gotcha. I don't know if I could, if I make it, if I would do it that, like that. But you'd have to do it 3 out of 3, I assume. Let's see, does he go for it again? Yes, he does. It looks like you just have to make it across, though. It means that the expert staff ghost is pretty lenient and probably does something similar to him. You see, the rock was barely falling as Jacob got there. So do you think Bean has to do the respawn glitch on lap 3? Yeah, I can see it falling there now. Yeah, he went for the respawn glitch. You know what? I might be able to beat that. I might be able to beat what Bradley has. Let's take a look at Bradley's and see what he's got on this track. But I don't know for certain, honestly. Ugh, it's not a very pleasant track at all. I think Grumble Volcano is one of the shittest tracks. The Star Cup in general on this is actually probably the most disappointing cup, if I have to be completely honest. Oh no, I thought Bradley had like a 47. That's like a 45. Might be a bit too strong for me. Hi Will, welcome back. I'm just looking at a few ghosts because I was really messing up constantly on my other attempts. So this is one of the next, well, it's not potential track, I guess. It's I'm going to be doing this track. For a bit of context, I've got 8 tracks that I haven't got times on, and I'm looking to, at the very least, sorry, beat the expert staff ghosts, the CTGP expert staff ghosts on them. So I'm just trying to take a look at a time region I could potentially aim for. So I've done BC3 quite a lot recently, and this is the remaining track, which is stupid because it requires a shortcut category instead of just driving the track normally. So I have this in BC3 as the shortcuts, and then accompanying that I have DK Snowboard Cross, Rainbow fucking Road, Waluigi Stadium, BC3, yeah, I already mentioned BC3 in this. Cooper Cape, oh god, and Cooper Cape is literally just a driving one. And to be honest, I thought I was driving it pretty well yesterday. I was trying to do some attempts on Cooper Cape offline, and for some goddamn reason, I couldn't drive very quickly. Like, I thought I was driving well, and I just was getting like 50-second laps. I was doing something horribly wrong. and I just couldn't understand it at all. Then I got N64 Bowser's Castle, which I think is another driving one. I just need to drive well on that one. And then I have DK Mountain, which is like, no. Oh, gosh. So, let's see. Yeah, so this is the next. That was one of them that I wanted to try and aim for. This is the next one. So one of these ghosts only did it once. Only did the thing once. It might have been Textbook. I don't know if it was Joey. But what this one requires you to do is the double shortcut, and I can't do the double shortcut very well or confidently. However, one of these ghosts I was looking at the other day did the double shortcut only once, and then they drove the rest of the track without it, and actually still beat 150, like they got like a mid 159, I think. So I think what Textbook does is he goes for it. And I think he doesn't do it for the remaining laps. I think he's the one who does it, but I'm not too sure. It could also be Joey, and it could also be Bean. We'll see what he does. I miss Textbook. I think he's still around. No, Textbook goes for the double again. Okay, it's not Textbook then. I'll check if it's Joey. Could very well be Bean then, though, I think. I like how Joey and Zach's Mies look relatively similar to each other. I don't even know if this is still Joey's PB. This alone is quite an old Joey time because he has his name in Japanese. He's using a Tails Mii. He hits the fence post and he's got 863 in his name as well. Okay. He hit that really well actually. But he barely got a 39, so I'm not too sure if it is actually Joey. No, he's going for double again. It must be Bean. It must be Bean then. I know there was a Daisy ghost in there, but I'm pretty sure that one does 3 out of 3. That was when I tried to do it with Mop Bike, and Daisy was just like, I can do it with Mop Bike. Which is annoying because Beans is much higher up. There you go. So he does the double, and then I think Bean's the one who does it. He doesn't do it the next few laps. My God. He got a 30. Okay, yeah, I think it's actually Bean because of that quick. Look how quick that lap was. A 38.6. That's hella quick on here. Or at least it's pretty quick, I guess. Yeah, there you go. So he just does. He did the double cut once, and now that, and then he does the single cut there. And he only needs, and then he beats the expert staff gross. He almost gets a 1 to 58 actually. So if I could just try and steal his strategy here, I could probably beat this. That'll be what I'm trying. I think that'll probably be what I'll try and work on next actually. Oh God, I hate that. I'll probably not play for the rest of tonight, to be honest. I think I'm a bit too tired out. So we'll just carry on watching Ghosts. Cooper Cape. Let's see who we got on Cooper Cape. Let's take a look and see what Jacob does. I don't think this is even Jacob's time anymore. I'm pretty sure we got like a 23 or 21. Ugh. He doesn't even hold his mini turbo while he goes down here, he just wheelies down it. That's annoying. How does he do a shortcut? Oh, that's actually not what I was doing for this track. So he was drift tricking it. Okay. You see, what I thought you had to do was try and low trick the ramp and then nosedive, get a bad landing, and then go into the shortcut. But what Jacob does is... Okay, now he represented exactly what I was talking about there. He just tricked and then nosedived and then went straight into it. But beforehand, he just drift tricked and went into it. Should be a lot quicker. But you see, I feel like I was doing this yesterday slightly better because he's wheeling down the water slide thing. And then of course he jumps all the way over there. So something with my shroom spots are probably off doing this track. Well, he doesn't get a trick. Though if him doing that is faster without the trick, then I do it that way instead. honestly. We'll see. So I've already done Dry Dry. Dry Dry was a really funny strategy as well. Because I think one of the ghosts that I watched really messed up. Because they went for the dirt shortcut. But they failed it, and then they just shroomed across there and shroomed that big turn. So I just copied what they did and drove the rest of the track normally, and I beat the expert staff ghost. Or not. I just drove the track normally by the looks of things. Maybe it's on lap 3. Oh yeah, that's really annoying. When it does that. No, I'm just going round again. So it's on lap 3, I do it. Huh? Yep, there I go. In through the cut. Shroom. Shroom again. That's it. Someone else did that. They messed up right at the very beginning, and I just stole that. And went all over the place afterwards. Impressive, right? And what else is there? I don't have to actually do that track. I think what's left is Rainbow Road. Which one here? I'll probably be trying to closely represent this PB. And then it would be Waluigi Stadium. Yeah, Waluigi. That's interesting. Jacob goes over there like that. BC3 I'm already still trying to do, and then N64, Bowser's Castle, and DK Mountain. I think this actually took Jacob about a week to do, back when he played it. Well, he really had to try and grind for this. And to be honest, it's actually a really solid run just looking back at it. Alright, thank you, Will, for stopping by. Oh, Will, actually, before you go, what are you doing in this summer? In July? Do you know if you're going to be busy at the beginning? Curious question, because if you're not busy at all, I am performing at the festival on the 10th and the 12th. If you're interested in coming at all, you could probably travel over to that quite easily. You don't have to, if you don't awkwardly run into me. But it's just something that, you know, if there's some online friends who live quite close by who are interested in coming in, then you know, I'll try and send some more information. Okay. I'll send you a link on Discord later. But yeah. That's all I had to say. I have to head off soon too. I'm just watching some of these ghosts. Yeah, there you go. I'll let you go now. Let's see. Let's watch Lord Soup, actually. See you later, my friend. Thank you for stopping by. He doesn't even release the mini turbo. That's impressive. Oh my god, how did that work? His shortcuts are a lot better than mine are. I think with Waluigi I just need to kind of drive it. I'm just a little squiffy at doing it. Yeah, he did a pretty good job at that run, actually. There's nothing else on that one that needs doing. It's literally just this and this. Let's watch what Bradley does. I think Bradley has a better handle of this track because I think he used to time trial it before the Ghost Data update came out. But I could also be wrong. It looks terrifying though. There you go. And then it's N64 Bowser's Castle, and I think the best representation of this track probably done by, well, not best representation of this track, but best representation of a ghost to try and beat the expert staff ghost on this track is probably Bean's Ghost. His driving's not necessarily up to key, but the kind of the technical understanding of everything, it works. For him. And he does this a lot better than I do. So I'm a good 2 seconds behind this ghost, I think. I think he gets 51.6s consistently. Am I right in thinking that? Let's take a look. That'd be a 1... I don't know what that would be in seconds. Maybe not quite then. So I feel like that would be a 34.8, so he has to get a much faster last lap here. But yeah, there you go. I think that's everything. Right. I am done for today, I think. I'm going to call it quits here. Because I am tired, but I also, well, my hands also really hurt, and I also need a bath. So I gotta go and get that sorted now. That does that whenever the thing changes. I don't know if the little vibrations can be heard at all, but my tablet makes them whenever something happens to it, basically. Right. That'll do for now. I'm going to hide Bradley away until next time. In the meantime, it's not really worth raiding anyone because I'm pretty sure I'm probably the only one here at this point. So let's take a look and see who is live. Not many people here. Let's take a look on this. Fatality's streaming now. Perhaps I can owe him back a host. There seem to be a lot of casual channels today, actually. That's kind of interesting. Alright, let's give Fatality a host. I think I'll end off everything nicely. Also, I'm pretty sure I've done more than 12 hours of streaming today. Unfortunately, it's not quite in one big piece. But nevertheless, yes. I'm pretty sure I did. Anyways, take it easy, everyone. See you another day.